Hello everybody and welcome to On Your Tail, an adventure game set in an idyllic island, a quaint little town where you arrive to and find that it's been plagued by a mysterious thief. It's time to crack the case in this furry adventure game. Okay, let's... Hold on, there we go. Yep, let's do it. Let's start and see where adventure takes us. In conclusion, all the great writers have various things in common, one which was relying on the great library that is our history. Do not neglect the past. I doubt you will find more capable teachers. Well, we still have a few minutes before the end of class. Are there any questions? Does talent really exist? Signora Gervasoni, you are always in the mood for philosophical questions. Are you sure you've chosen the right subject? Let me pose this question to you all. And to avoid chaos, please respond one at a time. What is talent? Talent? Do I have any?
Huh?
Can it be achieved? I wonder. To conclude, it is a good thing to spend your time wisely, to the extent that we are able to do so. I was so lost in thought that I missed the whole discussion. Don't hang up, Caproni. I would like a word with you. I saw you dozing off. Don't think I didn't see you. Of course, Professor. So, Caproni, as you well know, I am one of the judges in the upcoming writers' competition, organized by the Fellinelli Publishers, in which you are taking part. Given the prestige of this publishing house, the competition has a great number of participants this year. Normally I wouldn't bother to interact with one of the participants, but it happens that you're also one of my students. And I feel it as my duty, as a professor, to give you some notes on what I read. I'm all ears. Brony, you are technically superior to most of your class. But reading one of your texts perfectly reflects your more than abundant theoretical knowledge. Thank you very much. However, this great strength of yours is overpowered by a far more serious problem that cannot be solved by more theoretical study. Which is? Caproni, I'll be frank with you. Your work looks like it was written by a robot. It is well structured, but completely lacking in emotion. There's no feeling to it. It is the least hot romance scene I have ever read. AI would have a better chance than you. Forgive my bluntness, but if I didn't know better, I'd say it resulted from an artificial intelligence everyone is talking about. Funny how they went that way with what I said. Our experienced writers and you have already produced especially captivating material, particularly for the judge. You are young. You still have time to get some life experience, which will help you grow as a person, as a writer. This is the only information I can give you. You will have to blaze the rest of your trail on your own. I can't believe it. This is actually happening. They're rejecting my work? There must be something I can do. There must be something I can say. It must be, right? Take note. Of course, I get it. It just needs more emotion, more passion. I need to add some shootouts. I'll make a note of that. Brody, I appreciate your tenacity, but it is not a question of the subject matter. So, no shootouts? Out of respect for the competition of the participants, I shall hold my judgment until I've seen the final draft. I'm sure you can understand. Naturally. I don't know what to do. Defend yourself. Earlier you said my work had no feeling to it. What did you mean by that? My mother's a police officer. She always tells me about her cases when we see each other. I was inspired by that to write a story. Isn't that real enough? Brony, as you said, you were inspired. But you never lived through those experiences. Do you see the difference? I think so. So cramming, watching 6 seasons of The Rookie wasn't enough, right? Okay. I don't know what to say. Stay silent. Brony? It was not my aim to diminish your work, but it wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't state my honest opinion on the matter. I see. I understand what you're saying. I just need a moment to digest it. I don't know what to think. Brony, if you have nothing more to add, I will conclude this discussion. I have a lot of things to do. But we're happy to continue this discussion in the classroom. Thank you for your time, Professor. I will think about what you said. Don't stress about it. I have one last bit of advice. Try to disconnect for the rest of the day. As a famous writer once said, you can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club. Then smash it, grab it by the hair, and bring it back like a caveman. Think about that. Perhaps while you go for a walk. Oh well, thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Professor Vecchi, a literature professor. At university, he is known for being demanding and authoritative. After many years of teaching, he seems to have lost some of his tact. We have collected. We have. It seems like like there's. It's kind of 3D. I like that. That effect is great. Does it mean we have captured his soul? Is he ours to keep and to collect? And Santa Madre. It's me, Diana. We're collecting furries. Ah! Can't believe that actually happened. And so suddenly, too. Months of writing just to be told it looks like it was written by artificial intelligence? Or fixes artificial intelligence. Very great comeback. This is yourself. Vecchi is right. But how the heck do I improve? Get some life experience. He makes it sound so easy, but... How am I supposed to experience life when I'm so busy every day? With university, part-time work, study, sports, personal projects, and hobbies. Along with an additional outing a week with friends. So you don't, so you don't go completely crazy. You really only have time left to sleep. It's a miracle I get to take a walk in the woods once a month. For heaven's sake, now what? I have no idea what to do. 1,000 years stare. 10,000 years stare. 1,000,000 years stare. Get up! Staring off at this way certainly won't be of any use. You can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club. Look for it, huh? Where? Ow! Getting my butt up off this chair might be a good start. Hey, we're playing as a furry. The box with Grandma Sarah's postcard. She traveled the world when she was a pilot and always had amazing stories to tell. If I only could go where she went. Look at that. Morocco, Molise. There's something we forget even exists. Oh, look at those views, and here Grandma Sarah seems to be enjoying dinner by the sea. That's odd. There's a restaurant receipt stuck to the back of this photo. Look at that feast, and it costs so little. Santa Madre! I'll have to go there at some point. Morocco. All those spices. So colorful. So enticing. I can't help but imagine the incredible smells. Not to mention all that candy. Yeah. I gotta stop thinking about food. Yeah, you do need to do that. Ah, the Big Apple. Making me hungry more than anything else. I mean, you are a goat. Makes sense. I'm sure you can find some great stories in every corner. I don't think I could stand all that chaos. Borgo Marino. How strange. All these postcards come from well-known places, but most are from Borgo Marina, an almost unknown little village on the Ligurian Riviera. Nonna used to go there when she was a kid, and I know this place completely won her over. My stories convinced my parents to take a vacation in Borgo Marina, but one thing led to another, and in the end, we never went. We're heading to Borgo... Borgo Marina postcard. A postcard from Borgo Marina sent by my grandmother Sarah years ago. Grandma traveled all over the world and wasn't easily impressed. But why did this village make such an impression on her? Mind Palace. My Mind Palace where I organize all my discoveries. Tidier than my bedroom at least. What are you hiding in Borgo Marina? Adventure. Diana. Borgo Marina. Got Professor Veggie. Mind Palace. Is this my card collection? What do I do with this? Okay, so I guess I better change. Get some clean pants on. Artificial intelligence. I still can't believe he said that. Santa madre. I may be sad, but at least I have freaking style. Diana's clothes. Suitable for any occasion without seeming out of place. This white jacket belonged to Nonna Sarah. To the grandma. Casual clothes, a dress with minimalist design for those trying to not get noticed. So it depends on where you are. You step with these into a dark alley, you will get noticed. I hope. Maybe I have some change in my pocket. Hey, that's what you got into. I was looking for you. Chrono lens, a strange object combining a clock and a magnifying glass. If I concentrate and look through the glass, I can see the past. It's a mystical object. One of the few things I've left to remember Grandma Sarah by. If only she were here, she'd know just the right thing to say to turn everything around. If only. I'm gonna tell my folks I'm going out. I'm not being mean, Diego. I'm just being realistic. Realistic or not, we're her pal. And we should encourage her. Wait, are they talking about me? It's important to encourage her in the right place and at the right time. And make it clear, I believe in her. But what are the chances she'll be chosen? It is likely, as likely as it was back in the day. I was only able to publish a book by trying repeatedly. Not to mention, I had your support back then. Doesn't our daughter deserve the same treatment? Santa madre. Diego, it was different back then. We were different. And above all, we weren't parents. We have a duty to Diana to make sure she has a bright future. I don't want to see her suffer, that's all. Oh, Mama. I think she would suffer more knowing that deep down, we don't really believe in her. I told you, Diego, I do believe in her. I'm just worried about her. And let her try. She has a lot of talent and the competitions will help her. These wonderful competitions won't get her a job. I wouldn't be so sure. And you'd risk your daughter's future on that uncertainty. Are you sure this is the right path for her? I don't know. Nobody really knows except her. Papa. I'll be able to talk to them now. I'll leave a message on the board. Mama! Violeta Becci is an ambitious policewoman and a lovely wife and mother. Many say that we look alike. I hope I have inherited her strength. Papa. Tall and burly, Diego Caproni is a full-time dispenser of warm hugs for me and Mama. He teaches at the high school and writes fiction with me as hobby. Bucato cucinare I piatti. It's my turn to cook, but right now I just prefer to eat gelato out of the container. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Where should I go with these keys? In theory, it could go anywhere. All roads lead to Rome, right? I don't want to go all the way to the capital. Grandma saw the world, but nothing impressed her as much as Borgo Marina. What did she find there? Oh, she has not a Vespa, but a Vespa. The keys to my Vespa. It would be strange if I had the keys to someone else's Vespa. That is accurate. That is quite true. Not strange, just suspicious. What might I find? Well, let's... Before heading out, I need to leave a message for my folks. I can't find the strength to talk to my folks. I won't make it back for dinner. I hope they understand and don't worry. Okay, so you deleted the entire thing to write that. Not being dramatic at all. Huh? Or at least I hope they understand. They won't. They're parents. There's a phrase in Spanish that my mother loves to use. Just, una es madre y sufre. Means one is a mother and one suffers. Meaning parents just worry. So, yeah, it's accurate. What if it's a bad idea? Enough. Now's not the time for thinking. Now's the time for action and shootouts. Time to head to Borgo Marina. This couldn't be more of an anime opening if they tried, even if it made it in Japanese. It's a character in motion with story happening around. It's pure anime. But it is a very pretty presentation. Well, we ended up somewhere. Promontory. It looks like a quiet place where you can smell the sea and enjoy the sunset. Where exactly though? Let me quickly check my phone. I don't believe it. Could I really be so dumb? I go on a spontaneous trip, barely remember to tell my parents, and then forgetfully leave my phone at home. You really are the greatest, Diana. Can't I do anything right? Is it too much to ask? Oh, Santa Madre. There's no sense in taking it out on yourself, though. Looking on the bright side, I gotta say, it was nice getting here. Of course, I don't have the faintest idea of where Borgo Marina is, but I am certainly closer. I'm scared to hit a dead end, though. I'm going to stretch my legs, maybe that'll help me think. If I was a Ligurian village, where would I be hiding? Think, Diana. Think. Escapism on two wheels. After a trip like that on a Vespa, I just want to stop and catch my breath for a second. This is a very pretty presentation. Look, there's someone over there. Could they be? Ooh, can we steal? No.
Hey.
Hey, do you mind if I stop here for a second? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snuck up on you. It's my fault. I was just in thought. Not for as long as you like. Did you also need somewhere all to yourself? You could say that. This morning I took a bit of a blow at university, and now I'm looking for a specific little village. I barely know where I am, and I've never been so far from Turin myself. From Turin? That's at least 3 hours from here. What's the name of the town you're looking for? Maybe I can help you. Borgo Marina, ever heard of it? As far as I know, it should be around here. But I couldn't find it. Maybe it wasn't the best idea in hindsight. I can't blame you. I was supposed to be at my graduation party. Sorry, what? Well, so what are you doing here? It's not the same situation, but I could ask you the same question. Don't you think? Touché. I just wanted to enjoy the sunset. Yeah, it really is beautiful. I think I better head back. Enjoy the sunset. It will help you think. I'll try to take your advice. Thank you. Where did I put it? Huh? I can't find my... Oh no. What's wrong? I've lost my car keys. I must have dropped them around here somewhere, where I was straightening out my backpack. Wait, maybe I can help.
Uh.
I mean, how hard can it be to find some keys? Especially when you have your grandma's trusty chrono lens. She always told me that it was magic and that it would help me find what I was looking for. I still don't know whether I believe it or not, but I have to say, it definitely makes it easier to find things. I used to play with this little girl. Tell the mother, I hope that girl doesn't think I'm crazy. The lost keys. This girl has lost her car keys. They can't be far away. Oh no, don't worry about it. Really, the last thing I want is to waste your time on my problems. Like every detective with their salt, Diana will have to investigate. The investigation zone is the area where you can find all the necessary clues to solve the mystery. At the top of the screen, there are icons to show the clues you need to find in the investigation in order to continue the deduction phase of a mystery. Use the chrono lens or interrogate those nearby to get clues. Once you've got all the clues, you'll automatically move into the deduction phase. Sometimes the clues aren't in the same place. You have to explore Borgo Marina. In those cases, there will be more investigation zones to check out. Once you've concluded the detective phase, you'll move into the draw phase, upkeep, attack, and end of turn phase. Remember I said I came from Turin? Time isn't a problem, and I was the one who offered. Press Q to equip your crusted chrono lens. Chrono lens lets you see what happened in the past, helping you to find important clues. Hold down blah 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 to look through the chrono lens and compare the past with the present. When you find a difference, you can analyze it by holding down to get a clue card. Items on the hood. There was an open map and some items on the car hood. I wonder where they ended up.
Ciao.
First the map on the tree, now the car keys. Today's not my day. Oh, there it is. How did a map get up there? Can't see anything else of interest around here. It's time to solve this mystery. A deduction phase. Now that you have all the clues, you can try to figure out what happened in the deduction phase. Play a clue cards with W to reconstruct the order of events. Complete all the objectives to solve the mystery. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. With every attempt, you might learn something new. Find the missing key. We got it. What if we were finger guns? The girl's backpacks are near her back. The girl's keys are near her backpack. Let's take a look. Come on. Not showing the prompt. Where are you? Hey. Hey, backpack. There we go. Oh, I almost got you. Damn it. This is annoying. Here we go. Got out. Almost at you. Come on. Come on, come on. There we go. As proven. Here are the keys. Car keys. The car keys of the girl you made a promontory. Now we talk to her.
Ciao.
Here are the keys. Thank you so much. You really found them. What's wrong? You know, I thought you would be relieved to get my car keys back, but I want to throw them off the cliff and stay here forever. I don't understand. You just graduated. You should be happy. What went wrong? You know when you desire something with all your heart, and the moment you get it, it seems so special after all? I got the highest grade possible and even graduated early. I gave it my all, but now I don't feel anything. I don't understand. Do I want something impossible, or am I missing something? Maybe what you desire wasn't really that important? It's my passion. I have no doubt about that, but I'm not surrounded by numbers. I feel so wrong. But a piece of paper isn't going to solve my bigger problem. Let it out. At least you have a degree, and it's something you like too. This morning, my novel was rejected. My favorite professor tore me to pieces. That's not from my writing, of course, but destructive for my ego. I think the point is to really know what you're looking for and forget the rest. And what do you do when you know what you're looking for but don't know how to find it? Keep looking. I may not know as much as you, but according to the law of large numbers, yes, I think you're right. It may not be a solution, but at least it's a start. I thought it was telling her to let it out in terms of, hey, just let the frustrations out, scream at the sunset, something. Not, complain to her. Maybe you'll be able to find yours too. For now, I better go. And thanks again for helping me. Sorry for bothering you. Now, we don't need more information about the case of finding the missing key. Oh look, the park car was hiding a path. Is that why we couldn't find Borgo Marina? Oh, she left the backpack. Dang, that girl forgot her backpack. I hope she realizes. Dung da dung da dung da dung. I love her little run animation. We're heading into Borgo Marina. I need to go back and go for the Vispa. A railroad tunnel. If the design's right, I should be able to reach Borgo Marina from here. Of course, going through a tunnel like this could be a really stupid idea. How many times do you get to go through an abandoned railroad tunnel? It's still a stupid idea, though. I'd risk wrecking the Vespa. That'd be so cool. Maybe we'll even encounter a swarm of vicious spiders. Vicious spiders? What am I saying? This is the game. I mean, it is, but you get your point. But you know what? It'd just be vicious and not to let yourself take the opportunity. That sentence was weird. I mean, we got all the way here from Turin, riding a Vespa. Grandma always told me if you're looking for something, you're never wasting your time. And I'm looking for inspiration. Yeah. What the heck? Let's do it. Hurt yourself. Don't ever ride along a railroad track again. That hurt. That's bumpy. Even the Vespa's groaning. I better take it to a mechanic before trying to do another escapade. Otherwise, it might just leave me stranded. The weather's gotten a lot worse. Way worse. A few minutes ago, the sky was clear. Now that I think about it, it's really dark. I mean, how long is this tunnel? All I need now is to get caught in a rainstorm. Better to get a move on and find somewhere to spend the night. Hopefully, not in an abandoned train station. If the directions are right, this should be the road to Borgo Marina. Could it be that town in the distance? I have to find a way out of the station. Abandoned train station. It's a B-class train. Not as good as an A-class train. Not as good as A train. Oh, how I miss Good Beach. Here's the funny thing. When I lived in the motherland, that being, in South America, I wasn't much of a beach guy. I mean, if we went, I enjoyed it, but going to the beach was not my first instinct. Now that I live in a place where the beaches are cold as hell, oh, I miss a good beach. Seems like the right way. But you can only open it from the other side. Darn it. Well, that's why we go through here. And there's another set of stairs. Don't mind if I open the gate to get through, will they? Good. That way I can get there on my scooter. Now, for Borgo Marina. I need to go through this one. Figured that would be the case, but still wanted to check if it would just do the thing as before, where it kind of just let me go to the end of the tunnel and then retroactively picked up the Vispa. I beg of you, my sweet Vispa, hallowed be thy name. Don't abandon me now. Keep it up a little bit more. We'll find the mechanic somewhere. So the Vispa goes chugging in. And as I love a good cliffhanger, this is where we're going to leave this episode of On Your Tail.